the world? Okay. And we are back. Welcome to Sitting Pretty and Keeping It what?
Real.
There you go, ladies. That was 10 times better.
Is that better for you?
That was 10 times better.
Okay.
Y'all actually sound alive. Are y'all alive?
Yes, we are alive. Are you alive?
I am. Indeed. All right, so welcome to Sitting Pretty and Keeping It Real. This is episode 19, season 2, and we have a special guest here with us today, Miss Tammy Banks, the owner of BiPolar Styling and Design. How are you doing today?
Hey, ladies, I'm awesome. How are you guys?
We're great.
Doing well.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
No problem, no problem. Okay, so before we get into hot topics, we have 3 ladies here with us too. What are y'all?
I think.
It's Kimmy where our pretty's at.
4.
It's T to the E.
And Queen Bee.
I'm a lady.
And what's the lady's name?
Nikkei.
Okay.
Whatever. Okay, so we're here today. We're missing Tasty Tea. What's her
That is
name?
not her name. Spicy.
Spicy Tea. That's-
Spicy tea.
We're missing Spicy Tea. She's out having a ball. You know what?
Turning up.
I actually have some beef because
She in
I'm not
Vegas.
hearing about. This is my first time hearing about this
Right.
trip.
We didn't even get an invite.
Yeah, we didn't get an invite at all.
Somebody had to be here and work.
Oh well, yeah, of course that, but I could have happily
We still could've
declined.
had a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all come on
Flew out
Saturday.
for a day.
Right, y'all come on
Get
Saturday.
flued out.
Ooh, that drives me crazy when people say that. Get flued out. What the heck?
All right. So, what is on the drink and food menu for the night, ladies?
I can do the drink menu.
Okay, come on.
We have
Come
Come on. We have a citrus.
What, we have a what?
Keep it up.
No, I want you to be like, we have a citrus martini.
No, I'm not doing all that.
Come on.
We got a citrus martini tonight provided by Chef Nick Fields. She has provided the Success Vodka, and it is pretty yummy.
As well as the recipe.
You ate the glass?
The recipe is great. You'll have
Yes.
to wait to get that on Martini Monday.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, yes. I'm enjoying it.
It is.
Tasty. So what is on the menu, ladies?
I guess I can do my menu tonight. Menu tonight.
Why are you talking about little?
Because she want to.
I made
We have to give
some
them some.
chicken salad sandwiches
Sandwich.
straight from the butcher, literally.
Yeah, right.
Mixed it up, churned it up.
Churned up some chicken. That's how you know she didn't do it.
Like McDonald's chicken nuggets.
Some bean salad for our vegans, even the people that aren't vegans, because it's pretty delicious.
And some lime
And
chips.
oh yes,
Ooh.
with Tostitos lime chips, so it's the perfect hint of I guess,
Flavor.
We got a lot of citrus and lime.
Yeah.
And what did you make over there for dessert?
And for dessert, I personally
She did not make them dessert.
She did.
I personally made the donuts. We
Okay.
started about yesterday to make sure all the donuts were yielded and made to perfection. Then on the top, we have strawberry and vanilla ice cream drizzled with strawberry glaze. All from scratch. All.
The glaze. Where the strawberry glaze come from?
Me too. I squeezed up, smashed up them
You
strawberries.
can tell she not the lie. She couldn't even squeeze, parade squeeze. She don't know
I'm
what she
just
did.
kidding. Kimmy
I made the strawberry
made
sauce.
the strawberry glaze. It's fantastic.
I don't know. I've never heard
But
of
the display is put away right now, so that's why you're not seeing it.
Yes.
It's in the freezer.
It would have melted.
I've never heard of anybody squeeze strawberries before.
That's how you know she was lying.
I smashed them.
Bang them.
Yeah,
Bang, bang.
I just smashed them up.
Mhm.
Oh man. Okay.
Lies.
So thank you guys. Like that was excellent. I give you guys a B minus.
Who said it was his getting graded?
I did.
Okay.
I'm an
Okay.
instructor.
We will wait until we eat, and then we will ask Tammy.
Yeah.
No, I mean on how you presented the food, like how you said
okay.
it.
Okay.
Who did better? Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, she did.
She did.
Doesn't take much.
Someone else is preoccupied.
No, I'm just keep on rolling. We rolling.
Okay, Tina. All right. So let's get into the hot topics of the night. So I know that maybe we know, y'all might not know. I'm not too sure about this because y'all don't be on like Twitter and stuff. They talk about it on Instagram, like being a hot girl versus a city girl.
I've heard about that.
I be on Twitter, so that's where I hear it more at.
I heard it on the Shade Room, and that's where I'm going.
If you could get there fast enough.
Don't worry about it. I can get there.
I just want to know, which would y'all consider yourselves? A hot girl or a city girl? And I'm going to give y'all... Somebody kind of broke down an explanation of what a hot girl is versus a city girl, okay?
Please explain.
Yeah.
All right. And this is a man, it looks
tell.
like. So he said, for example, hot girls will have you buy some stuff for them. Buy some stuff for her and her girls and never talk to you again. If that gives you an example, like the mentality of a hot girl, right?
Ooh, dang.
Versus a city girl will do the same thing, but they also memorize your card number when you paid. Now you have a $600 overdraft from Fashion Nova.
Oh man.
And that's a city girl?
That's a city girl.
That's a city
Ooh,
girl.
Lord, tell me which one are you?
So which would y'all consider yourself, a hot girl or a city girl?
And you have to pick, okay?
I have to pick. I can't just say regular girl.
Right, you gotta go with one neighbor.
Oh man. Oh gosh. Well, if I had to choose one, I think more like
City girl?
No, not a city girl.
A
But
hot girl?
I'll choose hot girl because
Okay.
city girl might get you some time in jail.
Okay.
You know, just some fraud.
Yeah.
On the record, you might have to do some time if you're a city girl. I don't know about that. Orange is not a everyday color.
Even though we have orange drinks. Even though we got orange drinks tonight. And it matches your outfit, too.
Oh, it does, but it tastes so good. So, yeah.
While you think, I just have something to say.
Okay.
Somebody said city girls don't mind going to jail. That's the difference.
Okay, so then that's solidifies it. Then I'm just gonna be a hot girl, okay? Because I don't look good in stripes. I'm not gonna last.
And you gotta pull out your weave, your hair, everything.
Yeah, nothing is. Yeah,
I'll be a hot girl.
I'll be a hot girl. I've done that a few times.
Yeah, I choose hot girl because I'm not going to jail. Sorry.
Yeah, I choose hot girl as well because I'm definitely not going to jail. And I can't even remember credit card numbers anyway, so I wouldn't even make it as a city girl if I wanted to be.
Purchasing the stuff, but then the consequences of it is not right.
I wouldn't remember the credit card number. I wouldn't get. I wouldn't.
I can't even remember my own.
That's my point. So I couldn't even be a city girl if I wanted to. I won't even remember the credit card number. I'd really have some fraud.
Like my friends would be mad. Be like, you ain't no true city girl.
Yeah. No.
So yeah, I think we can all conclude that we're all hot girls at this table because I'm definitely
not
going to jail.
For no $600.
And like they said, hot girls are just here to have fun versus city girls is here to,
rob folks.
Yeah, they here to.
And they get that from their city girls because that one went to jail, right? From their fraud and stuff. Okay, I figured that's how they came up with that.
I'm going to jail.
They don't.
I'm just not one of them.
Yeah.
I'm not either.
Yeah.
I am not.
It gotta be worth it. It gotta be about my kids or something.
Yeah, not something that you could just go to work
and accomplish on your own.
Oh yeah.
That's living on the edge.
Yeah, it ain't worth it. It's not
it
worth
for
it
me at all.
Yeah.
Okay, so on to the next topic. This is something I don't know. I saw this yesterday, and I didn't know how to feel about this. Now this is just speculation. I really don't know if it's happening or they really are a thing. But did you guys see that picture of Lori Harvey and P Diddy?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
How would y'all feel if
see that?
Yeah, they're actually like a thing? What would y'all think of that?
She's really young, isn't she?
She's my age.
Oh, hell
Hold on, but
no.
really young is like what, 23?
I'm 22.
She's 22.
Okay.
So.
She having fun.
50. So
she's living her best life.
And what he doing his perverted life.
But for him, I feel like he's being perverted. Like
If
if
they're
But she
really
legal
together.
though. She legal. They might just be having fun.
Yeah.
It might be her city girl summer.
Yeah, that's true. And his hot boy summer.
And his hot boy summer. Like, you know, he just lost a good one. So now he's
trying to find somebody.
He's just having fun, living his best life.
Yeah, keep living it.
At least she's legal.
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
That's true.
Unlike
some
other
other
and like the Kellys in the house.
I don't know. The picture didn't look. It looked innocent. Like it didn't look like they were doing it.
Right.
Yeah, but
And then didn't she date Justin?
Yeah, I did hear
Trey
about
Justin.
Songz?
Wait,
Yeah.
Justin, who his son?
His son. I heard
So
about
maybe
that
he's
too.
not. Maybe she's not.
But they were
dating
dressed
him.
to like striped pants, both had on
Yeah,
tennis
that
shoes.
part, yeah.
That looked like some high school stuff, the
That
way
was
they
a
was
little
dressed.
weird.
No, wait, that's another dynamic.
Dang, she done dated a lot of
Yeah,
people.
but if she
wow.
dated his son,
And she
though.
dated, I don't
I
know
thought she
why.
dated Trey Songz.
Me
Yeah,
He
she
was
dated him too.
engaged to a European football player who had his name was Memphis Depay, and he was like he had money.
Mhm.
And I'm shocked that they're not together no more. But he was like, I could see that they look kind of like they were the same age, same speed, but everybody else been older since then.
She didn't even have daddy issues or something. I don't know. Maybe. One of the
I'm
older
sure she
men.
do got
Okay,
that issue.
girl.
Oh yeah, did y'all hear about that?
No, what?
Y'all didn't hear about that?
No.
How her mom, Marjorie Harvey, her ex-husband, her dad, and her other two siblings' dad, he's like a ex...
Like Kingpin or some
Kingpin,
drug
yeah.
Kingpin.
Oh,
He was
oh wait,
in
yeah,
that,
Roy
right?
Harvey used to
Yeah.
be a drug dealer. Yes, I
No,
do.
not her mom.
So the dad wasn't around.
Marjorie.
So what she's saying
Mar-
is she might be looking for a father figure.
Wait,
Her mom.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Mhm.
what I meant. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's who I was talking about. But yeah, I saw that the other day.
So, because she went from the drug dealer to Steve Harvey. Yes.
But what I found weird is, what do y'all think about this? Like, all her kids have his last name, and
That's
is so
weird.
weird
That
to
is
me.
That ain't weird. She knows what she's doing.
Maybe he adopted them though.
But they were
that's
grown.
how-
They were
I think
older
he did,
when they got
but
together.
they all
though.
carry his name. Like if you
That's
go on all their
weird.
Instagrams, all their last name is Harvey.
Oh, that's not just a coincidence.
No,
And I thought maybe she
I
did.
tried.
Yeah, but I'm thinking maybe because of the dad, his history, maybe they didn't want to be tied to that last
That could
name.
be.
That's
That
true,
could be
too.
it. That could be it.
Because
That could
Steve
be
Harvey's name is more prominent.
Yeah.
Right.
But if
That's
he hears
weird.
you say that, he is so serious about those are my kids.
That's
Like,
awesome.
I had to actually do my research because I'm like, well,
Yeah.
which kids are
Yeah,
his?
because I'm like, where they
Right,
came
'cause
from.
They have
Yeah.
a blended family.
Yeah.
Exactly, and it's blended, and they don't want to talk about.
But that's
mine.
awesome though that he's down with that program with her because some men will be quick to say they
Shoot,
are
I
my
probably
kids.
would've took his last name.
I would have shoot.
I would've married him
I'm gonna
tomorrow.
take his
I probably
last name right now.
All y'all taking this like
Y'all better get ready.
Before
This will
I
sign the
got married
papers.
and been like, my last name is Harvey now.
get with it.
Okay, fast.
Yeah, because now he could put you in. You can definitely get some money, some of
On that
that.
part, I don't blame him.
I don't know. IDK.
They probably wasn't. They probably don't even really know their dad or remember. Maybe they didn't have a close
Oh, because
relationship.
he has been around though, for a long time.
The dad?
Steve
No,
Harvey.
They've been married since 2007. That's not that
But they might have been together
That's
for a
been about,
while.
what, 12 years?
And if she's only 20,
And think about it. That means he came in her
But
life
she
when he
has
was
an
like 11
older
or
son
12.
that's like 32.
Okay, I mean that sounds like.
Yeah. And then, the son is in
Oh,
his
so
30s.
his son?
And he has Steve Harvey's last name too.
Okay.
And then she has an older daughter, older than him, and she has Steve Harvey's last name too.
They just
Like
want
I
to be
would
Harveys.
I would be a Harvey too. My name would be
Right.
Harvey.
I'm 33 and I'll be a Harvey
Okay.
right now.
Tomorrow.
Okay,
No, Monday.
I could be his sister, and I'd be a Harvey.
I'll be her sister. You
Yeah.
could be your husband.
Yeah.
Yes.
My name is Harvey too. That's my sister. That's her name. That's my
I'm the
name.
in-law and I'm a Harvey.
Everybody be a Harvey. The grandma be a Harvey.
Yeah, because the grandkids, because her son has, their son has grandkids, and they last name Harvey too, when there really ain't.
But that's still
No.
But that's still messing up the blood. That's confusing
Really?
the bloodline too. To some
Wait a
degree.
minute. So wait, hold on. So they named the okay, because the son name is
He
Harvey.
took the-
Harvey, he took the daddy last name.
Oh, so that's, okay,
So
but
his
that
name
is
is
weird
name.
though.
Good.
So hold on, because he already had previous kids.
Yeah.
Other than, so we're not talking about his kids.
No, we talking
We're
about
talking
her.
about how
Her
many kids did she have?
She
got
never
like
had
2 or
any
3.
kids by Steve Harvey, but she has 3 kids by
Other
maybe
men.
the kingpin guy and maybe some other people. I don't know. I think they all have the same dad though. But her son, he took Steve Harvey's last name too, but he has like 3 kids now and a wife, and now they have his last name.
And the wife's last name Harvey.
Yeah, they messing with the tree, the
Yeah,
family
the-
tree and
the-
stuff in the
yeah.
blood. They doing too much on that one because
Because really,
That's
his
some
kids
rich
should
people
be
stuff.
the dad's last name. They
Yeah.
chop. They like trying to erase that man like he never
Yeah.
existed.
Right.
That's a true form of erasing
But it
somebody.
could be safety measures.
It
So
could
that's
be
what I'm
too.
saying.
It could be, but everybody know.
Yeah, he got out in 2007. Supposedly he coming out.
With a book, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to say with an album.
No, a book.
A tell-all book.
He probably about to tell her.
He gonna
He's about
tell.
to make some money off
But
of
he
it, too.
said that Marjorie was like, and not necessarily. Well, from what I read,
Is it Marjorie or Marjorie?
Okay, it's Marjorie. Thank you.
Marjorie.
I read it that way, but
But
that
it,
is the
it
way
looks
you
like
pronounce
May.
it.
I know
Yeah.
yeah, it's
But
Marjorie.
yeah, but he said like from what I heard or what he said, who's to say if it's true or not? But like she was doing stuff with him.
See, yeah.
Remember,
I
I read it to you
Also,
yesterday.
he about to tell all that?
Mm-hmm.
I believe it.
His time that he did was for her, right?
Right. It
Yeah,
probably was for
that's
her.
That's
because
what.
they said
that
5 years,
note.
less than 5 years after he was in jail, I think she divorced him or something like that. She divorced him while he was still in jail.
Why
Because they
not?
were
So they
actually
were still
married.
together.
Yeah.
And then they say they was going after her based on what you was telling me the other day, but
think
he ended up
so.
saying.
I don't remember. It was
Okay, that's what I
something
thought
like
you were telling
It
me.
probably was really her.
Girl, I don't know. I ain't going to put drugs on it, but I know that last name thing.
And that has had
You
me
said
so
I'm not gonna put
confused.
drugs on them, but the last.
That last name thing, boy.
That has had me confused. I figured out whose kids were whose, but it's always just been like.
But you have to go on and actually read.
Read,
Like,
yeah.
okay, these are-
Because I was confused
Yeah.
because he was married before. Then I'm like, well, how these kids get so big? I get. I'm like, what these kids dating grown folks? Who are these people? So I really was getting confused when that daughter was dating Trey Songz. I'm like, should his kids
That's
be
what-
that old? I'm
That's
like,
what made me start.
yeah, I'm like,
But
something
he
ain't
do
that
have
now.
kids that old. He have kids.
He
His
has
kids
kids
are
Older, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
With
With
that,
that-
With that
He has a set of
Daughters is like-
twins.
Yeah.
With that last wife, the wife prior to her?
Yeah.
Oh, see, that tell you how much I follow Steve Harvey.
Doesn't he have like 4 or 5?
Oh yeah, they probably pissed. Like, how the hell you gonna try to
And he has
hijack our
sons, too.
name?
He has 2 sons besides the one that he.
And then they go,
says
oh
is-
yeah.
Family reunion big.
Yeah.
No, it's confusing because them the Harvey 2.0.
Right. Level up.
Yeah, 2.0. Them ones that aren't really has his blood, they're 2.0.
Right.
Unless Harvey is a name he could have made up himself.
Yeah.
What's his real name? Was it always Steve Harvey?
Maybe it's like first name.
You know,
Harvey.
sometimes people have them stage
right.
names, them stage
Right.
names and stuff.
So
So,
why would they name the stage name like they would? Yeah, I think.
but why would you take that man name and you grown?
But that rich people problems. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm
For
like,
clout? What do you mean?
Do anything for clout.
Yeah, because he don't even say I'm his stepson. I'm his son.
Yeah.
So.
Right. We got the same last name.
And Steve Harvey couldn't be my dad because I'd be like, no, you ain't. That's your stepdad.
Right.
That's my real
Will's
daddy.
getting
Mine.
thinner.
Yeah, let's go do a blood test.
All right. So let's skip on over. We're gonna talk about this real quick. Let's talk about Forever 21 putting diet bars
Oh, I seen that.
in their plus size orders. When they
Them
send-
Atkins diet bars,
Atkins
weren't they?
diet bars.
Oh.
Yeah.
And they
So
and they
first
delivered.
off-
Tammy go first.
But this is the thing. From time to time, Forever 21 surprises their customers with free test products from third parties in their e-commerce orders. The freebie items are obviously, that one is in question, but those are the bars that they put in their packages.
What? They got a picture of that?
Oh,
Yeah.
just the brand. It's just a diet bar. It's just like a regular.
And they apologize.
Yeah, they apologize. Mm-hmm.
Was it an all plus or everybody? That's where they messed
Right,
up
Plus
at.
right.
size.
They should have gave it to
With
everybody.
plus size orders.
So they didn't put it where everybody orders.
No.
Yeah, see, if they would have gave it to everybody, they could have covered. They could have played that
Yeah.
good.
They.
How many orders shipped out? Like that?
I would have been happy for that bar.
Me too. Shit.
See, they. Man, you're right. They probably should have put it in every
Everybody,
order.
yeah.
You know, and I get the point of what they're trying to do. Okay, this is plus size, and this is the product that we're trying
Right.
to market.
Right.
They.
That was a bad call. They
That
should have
was
gave
a
it to
bad
everybody.
call.
Or,
They should have gave it to everyone.
My thing is, how did everybody catch on?
yeah.
That's what I want to
Yeah,
know.
who knew?
They probably all got on Twitter. I love my Atkins bar today with my plus size order.
That is pretty interesting.
Like
Did
how
it-
they figured it out.
Yeah. how they-
Somebody must have said
Right.
something at work that got leaked.
Right,
some
it could
kind
have
of
been
way.
somebody that
Because
worked
I
there.
wouldn't have thought nothing of it. I just got my little bar and chewed on this. If it's,
or I wonder if someone was just so upset and felt insulted.
Yeah, that's
and
what
then
it
took
was.
it to an attorney, and
Yeah.
then when they did their research, they
Yeah.
noticed other people came.
yeah, I'm
forward.
pretty sure.
That
That
would
could
be
have been it.
interesting.
That might have been it.
I'm sure that
They gonna sue him.
And they gonna have a lot of acting bars. Acting bars.
As they should.
But that was insulting.
People suing for
Yeah.
everything.
Mm-hmm.
They should have known better.
They should have
plus
known better.
size nowadays is not. I mean, you're a stylist, so you know plus
Right.
size is not like a big size.
It's
They
not.
start
Shoot,
the
I'm
average
borderline
size.
plus
They
size.
average. Yeah, they're like average size, like
Yeah.
average size people. Yeah.
It said they took to social media, so I don't know, to air out their
Shoot, I should have said I ordered one shirt from there and got a bar. Shit, yo, put me in the lawsuit.
So my thing is, what if they put in the
Exactly.
not regular orders, but like the other sizes? What if they put in their orders?
So if they would have gave them something non-diet, should they get mad saying they need to put weight on?
They probably didn't put nothing in there. They're trying to be funny.
Right.
Some idiot is trying to be
That's
funny.
why
Yeah,
they're
it's-
gonna be funny, laughing to the bank.
You laugh all the way to the bank of
Because
casket.
I'd be like, oh my god, they messed with
And
my.
most-
Yeah, and then with everything going on with body shaming, they should have known.
Oh yeah, I'd have got in on that settlement.
Yeah.
That group.
Exactly. Is it too
All I
late
had
to
was
order
butter.
something?
Yeah, all I had was butter
But
knives.
then everybody, oh well, can we have the bars back, please? And everybody
Exactly.
ate 'em.
They don't.
Okay.
Right. They probably
So how were the
did.
bars? They were really good.
They were good.
Oh yeah, that's
man.
not good.
Gosh, yeah, that's horrible. They should have known better. But
Yeah.
yeah. I hope they probably thought they were doing a good thing and collaborating, but
No.
No.
They need to be
where was
respectful.
their attorney?
Yeah.
They should
They-
have consulted.
They need to be respectful because these are the people that's paying your bills at the end of the day.
Exactly.
Because if she didn't order that plus size, you wouldn't have had a bar to get. You wouldn't have had a box to put a bar
What
in.
size did they start at?
Correct.
14 and put the bars. 14.
Right.
Because honestly, because they would have gave me one, I wouldn't have thought nothing of it until I seen a a group action.
Would've been ate it
Then I'd be
already.
like, when they send it, oh yeah, they did. Oh, I'm so distraught.
I don't got me a therapist.
I thought about how it affected everybody, and you know what? It affected me too.
You
Yeah,
gotta pay my co-pays for
Yeah.
my therapist.
Absolutely.
yeah, but that was horrible. They shouldn't have did that.
All right, so we got 2 more topics to talk about tonight, real quick. So first off, I just want to show y'all this quick video that went viral that I'm barely seeing today, but I think it just came out
I
yesterday.
bet you it's the one I sent.
That raw chicken breast crawling off the table.
Oh, I saw that. I wonder if that's real.
Is it real?
I saw it. I don't know if that's real.
I don't
Why
know
is it
if it's
moving?
real.
That does not look real.
It
look
don't.
real.
I was
That's
trying to
what
see
I'm
if it was
saying.
you know how sometimes the background moves and it ain't like they
That
play
is
with
Somebody
it.
retarded.
Yeah.
That is not real.
I don't think it's
Shop,
real.
Something that
Yeah, they-
doesn't look real.
Somebody's
Uh-uh.
That
retarded.
is
Y'all think they put a remote control in the chicken?
Yeah,
though?
they did something.
They did some. That
Cause
ain't real.
we chicken just started moving and it's
Moving
dead.
like that.
What if the muscles were still?
No, but
like,
it's been dead. It's not like the chicken just got
Right.
killed.
What if it's the Chinese restaurant and they just killed it?
I can't buy
Then that's
that
some
one.
cat. Some fresh
can't
cat
buy
jumping
that.
off the plate.
Yeah,
I don't know. That I'm suspect.
Yeah,
I
I
don't think
know.
that's real. I think
I
It's
something.
too much technology.
Photoshop.
Right. That was too much moving forward
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, and
Real
and the
fast.
other pieces wasn't moving.
No.
And how you just happen to have a camera ready when it's
Right,
jumping?
right.
Who have a camera ready when stuff's jumping? Because people get in car accidents and ain't ready.
Right. But the chicken ready.
They chicken ready. I got my camera ready. Yeah, that's some bull. I didn't believe it.
At all.
They should save it for a movie. It would be nice for a movie though, but I don't think that's not right.
I don't know.
You believe it? I'm gonna go fry. I'm gonna go get a batch of chicken and put it on the
Somebody
counter.
said that chicken done caught the Holy Spirit. Okay, so we got one last topic to talk about for the day, and I know y'all done all saw
I hope this is one that I sent.
about Nicole Murphy.
Oh,
No.
girl.
Y'all know
I
about
seen
that?
about it. Yeah, I heard about it.
Oh,
Oh,
what is it?
so Nicole Murphy was basically spotted lip locking with the director. How do you say his name? Antone
I'm not sure.
Fuqua. But his wife is Leah
Rashawn.
Rashawn, thank you. That's his wife.
Mm-hmm.
They're still together.
Mm-hmm.
And she was caught kissing with him. I'm
Twice.
an old person. It wasn't in like they were out of the
Out of the
country,
country.
weren't they?
Mhm.
Yeah, out of the country. So that picture goes viral. Lisa Ray comments on it, and come to find out, Nicole Murphy cheated with Lisa Ray's then
Or
husband.
tried to. I thought tried to. Or she actually did.
The
Yeah.
one who was a prince.
It was somebody.
Yeah, the one
The
that.
Brat confirmed it on that morning show that she
Oh,
was
yeah,
on.
she did. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So she cheated with him
So,
back in the day.
She cheated with who?
Not Nicole Murphy.
Lisa
Lisa Ray
Ray's then husband.
and husband.
So you got to tell her what Lisa Ray put on the. Thing.
So in the comment, Lisa Ray had said, "Girl, Nikki Murphy, you went after Leah Rashawn's husband too. Shaking my head, so wrong again.
Like you're doing it again."
Yeah.
And her body looked bad, but I still wouldn't be doing
and
that.
Her sister,
She bad now.
She bad, but I still.
Confirmed is what she's saying. Confirmed that she messed with him.
Yeah.
Well, she was caught kissing him, so it's told.
But first she tried to say like it was a family friend or
And
something.
then she actually apologized like a couple days ago.
Yeah.
She did. I didn't read the
Hold
apology.
on.
They went in on her.
Said, first she got caught kissing him. Then she said it was a family friend.
Something to that effect, like it was innocent.
Yeah, basically. That's how
Until the
make it
pictures
seem.
surface.
Oh, okay.
And
So
they're trying to
she's
say
like-
Lisa, is her name?
Lisa Ray?
No, the other girl's husband that she's kissing.
Leah Rashawn?
Yeah, they were saying that he's a serial cheater anyways. Her husband
I
is.
believe
Oh.
that.
And then a lot of people were saying that.
Can you get closer?
A lot of people were saying that she had gained a lot of weight a couple weeks, like maybe a month or so ago. She had gained a lot of weight.
Oh, that's
And-
the pictures that was
Yeah,
surfacing.
so it was
her
her.
and then her. Okay.
So now that surfaced, people were saying, "Oh, he's probably cheating on her because she gained all
They
this
said
weight."
she has a thyroid problem, though. That's why she.
Yeah, that's sad. And she's still really pretty to me.
Right.
I think she's really pretty. So I don't know.
They just don't need to be together.
I don't think they're together. I mean, not saying that it was right,
Mhm.
but I don't believe they were together in the first
Yeah,
place. That's why she hasn't commented. And
But
that's,
you see
they,
her-
She shut her page
Yeah, you
down.
remember she shut
she
her
did.
page
I think
down?
she shut it down because of the
She didn't,
embarrassment.
well, yeah.
She
But
probably didn't think he
they
was
hadn't
going to do
had
that.
anything posted
Yeah.
since early the beginning of the year. I honestly
Really?
don't think they're still
Since,
together.
and she probably,
But-
he embarrassed her instead of them at least coming out
But
So,
saying.
yeah.
then why would Nicole Murphy apologize if they're not together?
Because technically she's still married.
She's still married.
So now she
Legally,
looks
they're
like Thought City.
Yeah.
Especially since Lisa Ray busted her out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with Queen Bee. I don't think.
Yeah.
I think that they were doing their own thing, and then
He
happened, and she embarrassed.
Right.
Yeah.
So now she like.
Probably because they couldn't come out together and
'cause
say
now
they're
she
not
shut
going to
down,
be
and
together.
Now she ain't said one word.
I don't
Can't,
think
yeah.
they were together.
I don't
That
think
makes
they-
sense, yeah.
He just, if you look at him and then you look at her, she just seems like she probably needs to work on herself. And then he's just out there doing what he wants to, and it just now it's just like make her
Yeah,
look.
because they could have probably been more respectful until they both probably was on the same page on how they was going to at least bring it to the public since they're in the public eye. Because her family probably already knew, she knew, but I would have been mad too. Like, dang, I should have went and kissed somebody before you in front of the camera. Shit.
Like now I'm behind the story.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
that wouldn't have even went public.
But I
Yeah.
think her because of her weight, she's probably
Yeah.
self-conscious right now. But to me, she's really pretty. So when she loses that weight, who knows what's under there?
Nicole Murphy is a.
she got a bad body though, but
I
she
like
looked
Nicole
damn
Murphy. It's
good.
very hard, and I kind of like went on that
You
picture.
just like her because she light skin.
That has nothing to do with it. That
Why
has-
she get mad though?
Oh no, because I don't. I really.
She is messing with you.
I really just like her personality, and to think that she would do something like that, it's like, you threw me off of what I was gonna say. Now I had a point, but I
You still can have a point. Go ahead.
I don't remember it now.
But was she the one dating that guy that used to be on
Michael,
with the gap in his teeth
Yeah.
and stuff?
Yeah.
Because they was about to, and they was
were
real
engaged.
serious. Yeah, I thought so.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I was like zoomed in on that picture, and when you look at it, they're not really actually kissing on the lips. It looks like he's kissing her underneath her lips. So then I was like, well, maybe.
No, because he could have been pulling away or going to him.
Did she really
What?
just say that?
Watch.
No,
I'm
but-
looking at the picture.
But
right
that's
now.
really close.
enough.
Let me see the picture.
It's
But that's
close
real
enough.
close.
No,
looking
but I'm
at it.
saying it's close. But what I'm saying to
I
you
get what
is
you're
it-
saying. It could be
it
easily
doesn't-
misinterpreted.
It
based
doesn't
off
look at that.
There's
He's on her
nothing
chin.
misinterpreted about that.
Yeah.
Open that picture. He's underneath her lip.
But he might. But the paparazzi probably caught the tail end or the
He's
beginning.
kissing her.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's not that.
My thing is, I'm not gonna apologize if I didn't do nothing wrong.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
nothing to apologize.
No, I'm not
about if
saying
you
she
nothing
didn't
wrong.
do anything wrong, but just from that picture, when you zoom in on
No,
it,
but
he-
body language too on some of them
Yeah,
other
they was
pictures.
kissing.
It had some other pictures with body
unless they
language.
caught them after the fact.
Yeah, they.
Right.
That's too close. Because I'm not letting nobody that close to my
But then
face.
there's another picture where they're sitting down.
Yeah,
and
I
they're
saw that
kissing
one.
on-
Yeah, that body
On
language.
that one, they're actually kissing.
Yeah.
what?
That's what I said. She
They're
shouldn't
saying-
even
How did the
say
people
that.
even know to follow them or even
I don't
see
know.
them?
They
How
said
do these
they're actually
paparazzi?
having- Well, I guess it would be an affair, but I think
Because they're not that big for me to think paparazzi gonna fly to a whole other country and follow
people
them.
get tips.
People be there.
Oh,
and
okay.
They,
They
get
okay.
paid for those things to sell.
Oh, they getting paid for
They'll
that.
pay you
Yeah.
to call and say that, and then if
Yeah.
you follow through, then
Gotcha. Wow.
Crazy.
Yes, it is.
That's a zoom lens camera. That sucker ain't no joke. I need one of them.
And she got her dimples. She happy she kissing him. Where her dimples showing?
She said, yeah.
Because she's smiling.
Yeah, I don't think they're together, but I feel like she shouldn't have made a statement because she made herself look bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, she should have just, I guess, probably.
Right, she should have just declined to comment.
Yeah.
Well, that's what she did. At first, she didn't say nothing for a couple of days.
No, she said something like
She
it was
said
like
before the picture surfaced.
she said something about like they were just friends or it was a friendly kiss. It was a friendly kiss or something. Yeah, then it changed.
Okay, I thought she
A
said
little more
something.
friendly than friendly.
She ain't take her Instagram down.
And why is she in a swimsuit like that with up on somebody's husband or some man?
And he had
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I noticed that too. They are
Because I was looking at the picture, I'm like, dang, nobody look good. Then I started reading. I'm like, oh shit.
But still, that's not.
They doing something to be that close.
I wonder why her and that guy didn't get married. Anybody know?
Because she had thought.
Oh, she said she had thought. Oh,
The football player.
I always wondered what
Yeah.
happened to them. Because he was on Good
The one that
Morning.
looked like
A Good Morning
One
America.
looked like Vincent.
Yeah.
All right. So those were the hot topics today. I feel like those were good.
Yeah.
Those were good.
They were
I
good.
had one, but y'all may not have seen it. Did y'all see the video? Oh, y'all say y'all didn't see it, so forget it.
Yeah, I didn't see
About the forget it.
it. Okay, I didn't see it yet. Sorry.
Okay.
We gonna go chump on some food. We'll be back with y'all in a minute.
People be like, Navarre, it don't ever bother you when people call you bougie? No. And I'm about to tell y'all why. Yeah. Bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang. Huh? Got 2 necklaces from Tiffany's. My ice 10 times your nose ring. You better back off before you get got. I'ma knock you with my rose gold wristwatch. Y'all think this is a game, but I'm spitting facts. My middle name Bougie, so you know it's rap. Bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang. Got 2 necklaces from Tiffany's. My ice 10 times your nose ring. You better back off before you get got. I'ma knock you with my rose gold wristwatch. Y'all think this is a game, but I'm spitting facts. My middle name Bougie, so you know it's rap. Yeah, double C's on my eyes, so I'm seeing clear. Just left the dealership, I'm a swerve and stare. On the loop 202, and I'm heading near you. What? Okay, I might just pull up in the Accord, but don't worry, got the X3 keys in the door. What more can y'all even ask for? Fan first, pie son, sitting pretty, we on, yeah, we about to be litty on the moon, and we got new work coming real soon. And as for you, you should have been on, cause we about to take over the whole damn zone. We doing this as a team, so we all about to be flashy, what bling bling. Right, get it, but back to me. 800 on some bundles, that's nothing. A stack on some shoes, that's nothing. I know it's something to you, so why are y'all frontin'? Got 3 jobs, so you know your girl be hustling. I really just like nice stuff, so I'm not frontin' for nobody. Like y'all weak ass little thotties. Gotta call your sugar daddy just to buy an entree. But please don't get it twisted. Come try me and you might get your wig lifted. My daddy taught me well, so I don't with the snitches. Nah. Just know I'm bougie, and you gotta what? Deal with it. Bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang. Got 2 necklaces from Tiffany's. My ice 10 times your nose ring. You better back off before you get got. I'ma knock you with my rose gold wristwatch. Y'all think this is a game, but I'm spitting facts. My middle name Bougie, so you know it's raps. Wrap it up then. It's your girl Nike on the track.
Hey, what's up, girls?
First of all, you sound like a creep.
You sound like a creeper, a true creeper.
I really did. Okay, so we are back from our meal break.
Yes, I'm stuck.
How was the food?
It was so good.
Yeah. Yes, I really enjoyed the chicken salad.
It was so.
I can't sing, so. Ooh, it was so good.
You hit that note.
I know I did. Huh? I'm just going to the studio.
Okay.
Cut an album.
Literally, I'm gonna cut the album.
I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna crack the album.
Literally. Cut it.
You need to cut it.
All right. So the food was delicious. What about the drinks?
Yes.
Fantastic.
I'm
You're
fine.
enjoying them?
Yeah. Who made the drinks?
I did.
Oh, yeah.
She said,
Wait, why did she raise her?
"Who raised your hand. Okay, no
I
shit.
did. I was a taste tester, so I basically.
Yeah, we had to get it
Girl,
right.
she puts the mics together and get our topics. She needs to stop.
Oh,
She was a
really
taste
trying to put
tester.
in my life.
She said
Oh, I
she's a
didn't
taste
hear that
tester.
part. Yeah,
She
she's a
said
taste tester.
she put the mics together and find the topics. Like that's I only have 2 duties.
No, she earned her and Queen Bee.
They did a dessert.
They came together with that dessert. It looks really good.
It looks very
It's cute.
attractive.
Tasty.
Good idea.
It
Y'all
looks
did
really
good.
good.
So y'all on dessert duty from here on out.
Yeah, right.
No, I normally have a hard time thinking of desserts.
Well, you didn't have a problem with that.
It just came together.
It just came right back, but
It did come to her because she was like, "Ooh, yeah, some caramel." Remember you said?
I was
that?
just thinking, something that drizzle over it to
Yeah.
make it look like something.
Yeah, it do look good though.
Tastes good.
She
It
said
does.
it tastes like something.
Is
Sure.
the donut hard since it was in the freezer or no?
Mhm.
Yes.
But it's nice.
The
and
donut
cold.
is hard, but it's holding the ice cream.
It's like a cone.
It's doing what it's supposed to do.
It's doing what it's supposed to do.
Man, all right. So we're just gonna go ahead and get into the second half of the podcast, which it's gonna be all about you. Don't be no. Oh,
No, it's okay, it's okay.
Yeah. It'll be smooth. It'll be real smooth. So basically, just to start off, I kind of just we would like you to just give like a general background, like where you're from, how you ended up out here, just like a brief kind of overview, like kind of take us on like a little story, and then we'll
Okay.
just feed in and ask you questions from there.
Okay.
We'll
Well,
build off of what the rest you say.
of course, my name is Tammy. I'm new to Arizona, been here less than a year. I'm from the East Coast, and I will say the Carolinas. I grew up in South Carolina, but I moved here from North Carolina.
Okay.
And from North Carolina, I work with federal government, but I've always had a high interest and a hobby when it came down to fashion and styling and helping friends and family with decorating as well. So I definitely had a clientele back at home, and I actually got a promotion with my 9-to-5, which is, with the federal agency, and they relocated me here to Arizona, and they was like, what do you think about this? I'm like, well, okay, that's good. And so coming to Arizona, I like it. No snow, so that's a good thing. The weather is extremely hot, and people are really nice. So far, so good. And just trying to get myself back in the swing of things since I've left everything that I know back on the East Coast. So,
Right.
yeah.
So our other host, Spicy T, she went to Benedict College in South
Not here. She's
Carolina.
not here yet.
Yeah, she's not here, but she went
okay.
there. She played basketball
Awesome.
there.
Yes, that's in Columbia.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
Or
y'all
it's in
had a good
Allendale. It's one of those
conversation.
places, but I know it's in
Yeah.
South Carolina. Yeah.
That's where she went. So I had to
Okay.
say-
And she played basketball.
Yeah.
Okay.
She talk about Geechees all the time.
Yeah. Okay. Charleston. Yeah, being geeky. A lot of it, they kind of have a accent, like an island accent. Talk a little fast.
Eat a lot of
Sometimes.
rice.
Yep. We eat rice with everything. Everything. So, yeah, that's interesting. That's so funny. That's cool, though. Yeah, can't wait to meet her.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I know you said your job moved you down here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So did you just move all by yourself? Just you, solo dolo?
Oh, yeah, solo dolo.
Oh.
Yeah, I took a stepped out on faith, and for me, I'm pretty adventurous, and I figured when it comes down to the opportunity to meet new people and do new things, I'm like, why not?
Right.
You only live one life.
That's true.
And for me, it's just myself, and I don't have to carry a little one around and
Right.
figure out where I'm gonna put him in school and all that stuff. At least not yet. And so I'm like, hey, live your best life. Go to Arizona.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Were you hesitant at first though?
Nah.
Not at all.
No, I had a few offers on the table, and this is the furthest out. And so I've never not lived on the East Coast, whether if it was South Carolina or North Carolina, and Georgia is right next door. But this is the furthest I've come out, and
Is your first time here on the West Coast?
I've visited California. I travel often for work and for pleasure, so I travel a lot. But yeah, this is my first time as far as living this far away from home. And so when you pull up the driving directions, it'd be like 1 day and 4 hours. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Let me just catch a flight.
Now I have a question for you. So, how was comparing dating life out there to dating life out here, being single?
That's a good one.
Wait, first, are you single?
Are you single? That's what I wanted to ask first.
Well, yeah, I am single, not married. You know, there's definitely a special someone in my life.
Okay.
From Arizona?
But no, not in Arizona.
Oh.
But I definitely have insight when it comes down to that whole dating ordeal because it's different, and it's tricky, and it was definitely a culture shock for me coming from a primary African American community and coming to Arizona to where you barely see black women, you barely see black men, and when you see them, you're like, oh my God, you know. And so it is definitely different, you know, not seeing as much black magic, and you know, but after being here for some time, you find where black magic may be. You just have to go and meet it somewhere, you know. But it's a lot of interracial dating here. Not to say it's not like that on the East Coast, but
you see it a lot.
You see it, yeah. At least on the East Coast, you rarely see it, but here you see it very often.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it's because, like I said, the different cultures and individuals that live around here,
and everything is so spread out.
That are in the dating world here in Arizona.
Yes, I do.
So you hear the what it's like to date here and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So some insight, and you hear some scary stories. Matter of fact, one of my friends was telling me how she got ghosted, and I'm like, "What is that?" That is a real thing.
Yeah.
People are ghosting people out here in these streets. I'm like, that is so rude.
Yes.
You hear about the ghosting, and then you hear about who's going to pay for the date. And where I'm from the South. So I'm like, if you can't be a gentleman, then if you can't afford to pay for the date, then you don't need to be here. I think you need to go home. So you hear about those things. And so, yeah, it's interesting.
Okay, I was just curious.
Yeah, it's different.
Keep your special something in there.
Oh, yeah, because...
A lot of black women leave here and go to the South to find somebody.
I believe that.
And then bring them back here.
I believe that. Or they get other. Or, like one of the ladies I was talking to today, she's a black woman, but she's married to a white man. And she's like, well, hey, at the end of the day, no one didn't treat me right, and he treats me like a princess. So guess what? They're laws.
Yeah.
I said, well,
okay.
Yeah.
Man, you're right.
That is very true. So,
absolutely.
do you have anything? Okay.
Right now.
My question was, because I know you mentioned that you didn't get your hair done here. So do you feel like there's not talent in the hair world here?
You
feel like you gotta go
It's
all the
so
way
pretty.
home to get your hair right?
Okay, so I have braids right now. Right. Okay, so I get my hair done here. As far as typically I wear a short pixie cut. I love my hair short, but I'm like, before I moved here, I didn't know what to expect. So when I came here initially, yes, I was a girl that was getting relaxers and had a pixie cut, but I got my hair braided because I didn't know what to expect. And so I moved here with my little braids, and they were super cute. And I was like, oh gosh, it was maybe one or two people that I could find that was really good at doing a short pixie cut. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to just wait this out. And so I end up going natural just for the sake of trying something new, something that was going to be healthier for my hair. But I also noticed the difference because of the atmosphere and the weather. Yeah. My hair was just a little brittle and dry. And I'm not used to that either. So I was like, what in the heck? I was like, well, I definitely don't want to do a relaxer in these Arizona streets.
So just break out.
Yeah. Yes.
You start out with a pixie cut and end up with a mohawk by the time you get to your
And I was like,
destination.
oh gosh. So I did research. Instagram is always your best friend, you know? And I found Reveal Studio that's in Chandler.
Okay.
Yeah, and they specialize in natural hair. And I started off with like a pixie cut. Now my hair is about down here.
Oh, so they did a
yeah,
good job.
they do a very good job. And they specialize in natural hair. And shout out to Kimmy and also Giovanna. They've both been amazing.
And what's the name of the
throughout
shop
the
again?
process? It's Reveal Studio, and they're in. Kimmy is there, and my other friend, her name is Giovanna. She used to work at that shop, but now she's at her own shop, and her name is Giovanna Nicole on Instagram.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, they've been amazing.
So you found so as far as braids though.
As far as braids, I'm not gonna lie. I did find one person. Her name is Mo. What is it? Mo Styles. Yes, I went to her before.
Jatalia got her hair done by her. I think.
Yes, I did go to her before, and she was amazing. Very sweet young lady. Just had a beautiful baby girl a few months ago, and she's been really good. And to me, based on what I've seen and what I like, she definitely very nice, clean cut, good. Styles like she gives you
works out
the
of
main
the
three.
shop.
But yeah, I believe she's now in Phoenix, a shop in Phoenix. But I've only been to her once since I've moved here. But on the East Coast, you tend to find a lot of individuals that have that style and that skill, to be able to, part clean
so that's your hair on
and-
your Instagram. Can you put your
Yeah, that's
It's really
that's
cute.
me.
It's
Yeah,
really cute. I
thank
see
you,
that.
thank
That's
you.
cute.
And so I'm not saying there's not talent here, because I'm sure it is, but individuals who do have that precise, clean, like Mo and Kimmy, it'd be good to teach to others, because a lot of the execution and so when they if they're like, hey, this is what we're doing, then I'm like, okay, take some more classes, boo. I mean, but not a bad thing, but if you notice someone's winning in the game and they're doing good, then
yours are very nice in
Thank you. I got mine done in Virginia.
It's layered.
You know what? They're knotless in the back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got the tribal in the front,
And
I got knotless just so it'll last a lot longer.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. But I'm always open, so if you guys know anyone,
Well, we do.
Please
one
let
of the
me
girls
know.
that we interview with Bernicia Williams. She
Okay,
does really well.
That's awesome. That'd be good, because, like I said, I haven't been here long, but those are the individuals that I found so far that have been exceptional.
And they have a group on Facebook where you can actually go in. Yeah, you should join the group. And then what happens is you just, like, if you want a certain style, you put it in there, and then stylists will come in there and they'll show their work. But you have to be careful.
Yeah,
You have to ask for their work, because a lot of the people were putting other people's work in there that wasn't their work, and then people would go to them and then
stealing deposits.
People do that.
Yeah, so you have to be really careful here. I don't know if it could be for all states, but I know for
Thank
here,
you for letting me know
it's
that.
really, to me, I feel like back in the day it was word of mouth, and
You're
I
right.
still think that's probably word of mouth, and then if you see a style, then you like it.
That's the best form.
Thanks for that insight, though, because I never would, I've never got like that. That would have been different.
You would have been in there like,
Writing words.
I've been like, I thought the shop was here.
what's going on?
So tell us how you got into style. Like, what inspires your style, whether it be dress or whether it be in design, and like how that all came about. Like, have you been into style since you've been like a kid, since you were younger, or?
Yeah, I would say so. I remember when we were young, I don't know exactly how old you ladies are, but my grandmother used to have patterns. You know how you could use, they used to come in and she
we
would.
remember that.
Okay.
I do too.
And she would make me, my sister, and my cousin little outfits with the shorts to match. And I just remember always picking out what I wanted her to make me and then alter it and everything like that. So it started from there in the summer, just wanting to be the cool kid, you know. But as I grew up, I noticed when I was in, I used to love to sketch and things of that sort. And then it went from me sketching to during my high school years, I'm like, oh, I want to design my own prom dress, which I did that. But I didn't make it, you know, so, but I sketched it and then I worked with a seamstress to make it come in full completion as far as for the prom. And so from there, I was like, you know what, I want to go to school to be a fashion designer. But I thought more about it and I'm like, you know what, I'm going to go to school for business so that I understand the aspect of how to run a business and create a business versus just using your skills and your creativity, you know what I mean?
You still gotta hire somebody.
Exactly, because then you'll still have to hire somebody to do your business part. So I went to school for that, and I did not go back to school for fashion design, but from there I just always enjoyed making people feel good and, you know, just kind of testing out things on myself. And some people will be like, oh, I never would have thought of that. So I just kind of eased myself into it, and it's just been something that always made me happy. So it's been a hobby, and a girl always loved to shop. So that always is a plus.
Yeah, but
it's an expensive hobby.
Yeah, but you would think this is funny because when we was at Urban Splash and we was, you know how we was set up where we could see everybody walk by. I saw you walk by. I'm like, she got the nicest outfit on at this thing, but I couldn't tell the people I was sitting with because it was so loud. And then afterwards, we ended up getting to meet you, and I was like, yeah, I was like, she got the really real classy, nice outfit on, and that's what I was thinking. And it was funny how we ended up getting to meet you. So I thought I'd just say that.
I'm glad I was able to meet you ladies too. So that was a good event. It was interesting.
What made you come out to Urban Splash?
Actually, one of my friends won tickets. I don't know if they were giving away tickets or raffling tickets somewhere.
Thing on Facebook.
And she won that with like a bottle or VIP or something like that. And so she invited all of us out to come.
Oh, that was nice.
So
you enjoyed it?
It was nice.
That's good. Are you gonna go to the all white party?
You know what? I'm definitely looking into that. I would definitely love to be there. I saw it on Instagram. Yeah. So
you should like it.
I think it's gonna be fly.
We will definitely.
I know. I still have to find
we
something
need
to wear.
like that here in Phoenix.
Oh yeah.
We definitely do.
I think that's nice. You know, people, and especially everyone in there all white. It's just so clean, and so fresh. You just feel so sophisticated, right? So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that. And I reached out to, what is his name, Rod. Okay, because I do events, and I remember originally a few months ago we spoke about it, and so I just kind of connected with him to see if there's anything he need additional to kind of blend it all together, anything I can help with, and so I'm open for that.
Okay.
But I definitely will be there.
Okay.
You're doing the right thing, the way you're networking to meet, the different black stuff that's going on here and the black people. Because we're all so spread out. And most of the time when you find out an event, you start to see like, wait a minute, it's a whole bunch of us here. So
and it's so spread out.
The right way, definitely.
Thank you.
All right, so I know you said love to shop. Can you tell us like your top 3 places to shop?
That you get good bargains and still look good.
All right.
And that's
the first one is Zara. I love going to Zara because it's in the mall. They have one in Scottsdale. But Zara is a plus because if you see something and it's really expensive, well, not really expensive, but a price tag, you can probably go back a month later and they're gonna have it on clearance. Like what I'm wearing right now.
I like clearance.
This is literally one of the items I saw like a month or so ago, and I believe it was like $150, $169. I'm like, I'm not doing that. But it's literally like a shirt. You can wear it as a shirt, or you can button up and wear it as a dress.
Okay.
So it's kind of like dual purpose,
Versatile.
you know. So Zara is definitely one of my greatest places I love to go, and you can get great deals. Honestly, another good place that a lot of people probably don't think about it, but like resale shops like Uptown Cheapskate. That's kind of I know it's one in Chandler. I believe it may be one in Phoenix, but it's more like a resale place. And I like going there because, you know, another person's trash is someone's treasure.
Exactly.
And so, you know, you can go there and find, you know, nice pieces for
Is that like,
good prices.
what's that place in Navarre y'all like?
Buffalo Exchange.
Like Buffalo
It's,
Exchange?
it's
Or
like
that
a
other place we went to.
It is.
We went to Plato's
it's
Closet
similar
and
to
found
that.
some stuff.
Yep, and so that's a good place for like good bargains because you know, and if you go somewhere else and you buy some American Eagle jeans, you're gonna pay what $50-$60, but if you go there, you can get them for more like $17.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know, and some things still have the new tag on it. Another great place that I love to go. Let's see, Express, but that's general, like mainly for jeans. I like going there because, you know, if you curvy, you need something that's going to
Oh,
stretch.
they have good jeans at Express?
Yeah,
They
and they
Never
hold
shopped
up.
there before.
Yeah, they really hold up very well.
They're
but-
mostly like stretch jeans. And stuff.
Like American Eagle, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I need that stretch.
I need some stretch too.
Oh, is that why she did that? I think everybody needs.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But you know, as far as places that are always going to give deals and sales, if you sign up for their membership, like their text in, they always sending you 15 off 30.
Oh,
50,
okay.
Yeah,
It's
so
kind
they
of like
send you really
learners,
good deals.
or are they? They are
They're
affiliated
similar.
with
Like limited. No. Express is
It's
like
one of those stores from back in the day. I thought it was learners. No.
It's Express and
like Banana Republic.
Banana
Little,
Republic.
equal or just a little under banana.
Yeah. But yeah, those are some of the places that I like to go as far as, you know, you can run in and run out type places.
And find stuff
Yeah.
real easy. Okay.
Well, we got to thank you because I'm definitely going to look into
She's gonna be at
Check out
Express tomorrow.
Yeah, please
Yeah.
make sure you sign in because it's crazy. They really be hard on those coupons. I'm like, okay, I have to go in there and get some now. It is, yeah. It's one in Chandler. It's one in Scottsdale.
Chandler is upstairs, I think, if I'm picturing it right.
Yeah, and another thing I like to do, a lot of my friends, they have boutiques. So, you know, I shop through them as well. Like when you want fresh pieces or custom pieces per se, they make things for you. But they also have things that's already made that's not going to take a month or so to get to you. So that's another good thing about having some friends that have their own boutique. Yeah.
Gotcha. Cool.
Cool. Okay, I have another question. How do you go about getting clientele, like for people to style?
Well, that's one of the things I'm working on here in Arizona because the market is so different from the East Coast. So I'm noticing that as well. But basically word of mouth is one of the main things. And I try to be referred.
Gotcha.
So like if I'm here and people doing that, or even if someone have a special event and need assistance, some PR firms might work with a certain clientele that have charity balls. I'll reach out to them as well, and that's primarily how I get my clientele, is through referrals.
Okay, so let's say you have a client. How do you, what questions and what things do you ask to find, so you can find the right thing for them that works with their body and what they would feel comfortable with?
Yeah.
An event as well.
Well, my main question for them is a few of them. I like to know what's their comfort zone. What's your favorite color? I like to know their comfort zone, because if they like loose clothing, I'm not going to put them in anything more form-fitting. I want to know what what's their greatest asset. Like someone might say, well, I love my arms, or I don't like my arms. So you just always want to be mindful of those things so that you're not pushing anyone too far out of their comfort zone, you know? So those are some of the things that I ask. I also ask, you want to know what kind of event they're going to, because you don't want to dress them too casual if they're going to a red carpet, or you don't want to dress them too much if they're going to a baseball game or a first date. And so those are some of the questions that I start off with. You know, where are you going? What's your favorite color? And what do you like most about your body?
Okay, cool.
So I'm gonna stop saying I have a question. So I've always wondered this, like, when you have a stylist, do you use your own money to go to the store and buy clothes, or do they give you money?
Oh, that is.
And you go to the store and buy the clothes, or do you show them the receipt that you just spent this on and take the stuff back that they don't want, and then they give you the money in return for what you bought them?
That's a good question. It just depends on the rapport that you build with your clientele. In most cases, I go to the store for that individual, because we know clothes and things change. Right. And if they have time, what I do is I do the legwork before they get there. I make sure everything is lined up so that when they get there, all they have to do is try it on and hopefully it fits, and then they make that purchase. But in some cases, a lot of people don't have time for that. That's the whole point of why they get a stylist anyway. Right. They give me their budget, which is one of the great things that I love about what I do. I work with any budget. You can give me $100 and tell me you literally need entire outfit, including shoes, or you can give me $1,000. You know what I mean? So I work with every budget and delivering the final product of what you need.
Okay, that's awesome. Good question.
I need an outfit for $2.
Do you ever get that though, where people like they want to dress really high end and they give you like a low budget?
$25.
Right. It has happened though. And so you try to kind of explain. Basically, you explain to them, hey, okay, with this budget, let me let you know I can work on this. But understand, you're not going to get Gucci. You're not going to get Louis for $100. Okay? So we're going to make it work, and it's going to come together. But just and so majority of people, when you're dealing with brands and the cost, they understand what comes with it. You know, if someone telling me, you know what, all I got is $200, we got to make this work, then guess what? We're going to make it work.
Gotcha.
Do y'all places that like you can, if they, let's say they did want something expensive, but places that rent things out, like rent purses and belt, for them that can make them get what they want, but still, at a lesser price?
Yeah, there are some places that do that. And now I have to become more familiar with some places here in Arizona, but definitely on the East Coast, I had some people, some designers that rent garments that was in Atlanta, and some that was also in North Carolina. So I'm familiar with that renting thing, but it's like, because they're all the way over here, you don't know if they're still going to have that policy unless they take a card number and they don't get it back in a certain amount of time. Then they'll charge you. So that's typically how that works.
Okay,
perfect. Yeah.
I have a question. So can you go into about the interior? You do interior as well, right?
Yes, design. I do interior decorating as well. I work on business offices, dorm rooms. I've worked on homes as well, new construction and multifamily housing. So it's been good.
So
I
go
enjoy
in and do a whole house.
Yes. In some cases, new construction, I typically will work with the contractor and the homeowner on the paint color and the flooring and the cabinetry and things of that sort. So that's more like new construction, you building your home from ground up. You have some individuals who have a home and they just want a facelift on that home. Not necessarily knocking down walls or anything, but they just want upbeat it. Yeah, so then we'll look at the carpet. We'll look at their budget, of course, but then we'll look at the flooring. We'll look at the budget. Yeah, that budget means a lot. And I'm not to say a high budget means you can probably do more, but that doesn't mean you can't do anything with a lower budget. You can always allowance yourself and say, okay, this month I want to do art. This month I want to do bar stools. The next month I want to replace the front. So you can put it down and do things quarterly or monthly. And at the end of the day, guess what? I get it. So we don't have to go and drop $5,000 on just redoing your living room. Yeah. So it's a way to execute it.
Yeah, some people want to do everything at once.
I have a question too, because a lot of times you watch on these channels, YouTubes, and all these people's homes that they got this money and it is decorated horribly.
Oh my gosh,
nuts. I'm wondering, would that be tacky for someone like with your job or business to like expertise to like reach out and like? No, I'm serious. No, I'm dead serious because some of them are horrible. Is that like considered in your line of business? Would that be like a no?
No, it wouldn't necessarily be a no. Some people probably already know or either don't care. They're probably like, nobody paying attention to that.
No,
versus we are.
Yeah, it looks bad.
How many people work with you? Do you work alone or do you have an actual team?
Well, I work alone as far as foot background, but when it comes down to IT and my web and my logo and my printing, I do have someone that does all of those things.
So everything is your eye. You don't have.
Yes, everything is mine. When I was on the East Coast, when it came down to interior decorating, I did work with contractors out there who were licensed. And so I worked with general contractors to build new homes and also remodel.
She loves that kind of stuff.
Tell me your favorite HGTV show.
Oh, I love which one? What's the name of it? In Texas.
Oh,
with
they're my people. Chip and Joanna Gang.
Yes.
Oh yes. Yes.
What?
She loves that.
They are
Fixer Upper.
Fixer Upper.
And they work so good together.
To Texas.
Yeah, and they work so well together too.
Waco, Texas.
Yeah, they really
literally take a trip.
I do,
right.
And I want to go to their shop and everything.
She want to do a trip just to go see their shop.
I want to do all that.
And they open up a restaurant. Remember?
Yes, that's the thing I'm talking about with the shops and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you know what though? On the cooking channel, and I hate to sidetrack. What is her name? Her and her husband.
The lady on the ranch.
The Neelys.
No, not the Neelys. You're messing with me. The one lady with the kid, the country lady.
I don't know her name.
Not Trisha Yearwood, the Pioneer Woman. Her and her husband, they got a shop. I don't know what state they live in, but they got a shop and they got like a hotel, and they got that stuff looking so nice too. So it's weird that you can see good stuff like that on the cooking channel too. So
yeah, but I love some all day.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Hallmark Channel been having Christmas movies on, so that's why I got sidetracked.
But yeah, Christmas in July.
Right, they will do that.
Yeah.
Now, let me know this. Do you get frustrated when do you watch like Lottery Dream Home? Do you watch that on HGTV?
No, but I want to make time to watch
Friday nights
because it looks amazing. Is it good?
Yeah.
Yes.
But
I just get snotty. I get snooty when they only win $1 million because I want to see them buy a bigger house and spend more money. Spend more money.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Like when I watch House Hunter sometimes.
Oh yeah.
I get frustrated when they're looking at like houses that aren't as like elaborate as I would want to look at. It's TV. Like I want to see.
Or the international ones with them weird bathrooms and stuff.
Right. It's weird. Mm-hmm. But with some of you mean like some of the basic homes that they do. But you know what? In certain areas you don't get that much So if you go somewhere like DC or New York, you're gonna see a 500,000 home that is like the size of a hut. So so I guess it's all about those location. That's why I say go more bang for your buck. Texas, Arizona,
Tell us what was your most interesting interior design you did.
The most interesting interior design that I've done may sound boring, but it was a new it was a new it was on a college campus, and they built a new dormitory. And you know, these days a dorm is not like the old school dorm. It's literally like an apartment, you know. And it was USC Salkehatchie, and they had their new housing facility, and I was able to like literally pick out the carpet, the furniture, the cabinetry, and for me that was major because that was the biggest part, and to see it took so many months for them to complete that project because you're looking at a full dorm, but it was still nice to be a part of that. But that was the biggest, and to me, I was most excited about that one. But I would say my most interesting one was my first one that I ever did.
It was changed anything?
You know what? Actually, no. It ended up being good. Her budget wasn't major, wasn't big. She didn't want to do any remodeling, but she was a married lady, had 2 kids, or 3 kids at the time. And she was like, I just feel like everything's so brown and, you know, the furniture is just worn out. I just really need some help. And if you can, we're going to start in this room and then on that room. And so I just remember like having my little SUV and looking at everything and getting the prices, taking pictures, sending it to her and just buying everything. And she left. I remember she was like, well, we're going to leave so that you can do everything you need to do. And I was up in there like, oh my gosh, I gotta do everything. But it was exciting, and she loved it. And she ordered a whole new furniture set as well.
So it makes it more exciting for you when it's like...
it was an entire change, and she was like, wow. But it was nice. I enjoyed it. The look on her face was what made me feel good. You know, her husband loved it. Her kids loved it. She felt like it was just much better. It was, though. It was nice.
My last question is, how much design do you put into your own home? Well, we see you fashionable.
Oh, well, thank you. It's interesting that you say that because I live in a loft here, and I just wanted something different from a home because, you know, I was in an apartment, I was in a home, and now I'm in a loft. I was like, why not do something different? Live your best life.
Yeah.
And
look, hang off the balcony.
Yeah.
Why don't you?
And so it was so funny because when I first got here, I didn't know anyone. So the only thing to do is shop. And so I bought new pillows, I bought new art, so I do love kind of doing a lot. I put it back in my home as well. It's some other things I want to do, but it comes down to budgeting and being. But as far as so far so good, I put my art up. I sit back with your little wine. Yes, exactly. So I have my little wine area. So it's cool. I like it. Yeah. Next thing is bar stools. I have some. I just want to get new ones.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's cool.
All right, so BiPolar Styling and Design, that's your business. Is that what you house the interior design and your styling out of? And if someone wanted to book you, they will go on your website and go through that to book you?
Yes, I do have the website, and I'm also on Instagram, and I'm on Facebook as well. Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, but I'm very active on Facebook and Instagram. I also have my own website, but yeah, that's basically how you can. Yeah, my number is on there. Feel free to call. You can also email me. My number 803-535-9729, and I'm Tammy. And if you mention that you heard me on this, then I'll definitely give you a good little rate, you know.
Sitting Pretty Podcast.
You gotta definitely leave us some cards too.
Sitting Pretty Podcast
as well.
Get your discount.
Oh yeah, please do.
So did you have like any shout outs or?
Well, I mean, so far, let's see. As far as shout outs.
She got an award acceptance letter.
No. But, you know, as far as some of the individuals who are amazing, who has worked with me and have helped me along the way on Instagram, is S. Denton Collection, and that is S. Denton Collection. She's really good, great designer, an amazing person. But she's basically big on her sequence pantsuit. She's actually in Atlanta. She's from New York, but she's big on custom designs. Yeah, you have to check her out. She has some exceptional items. But yeah, you would definitely enjoy her and her work. She's very got some good skills.
So do you have any new ventures in the making that you would like to let us in on?
Yes.
New projects?
I do, actually. Well, I'm more so behind the scenes, but what I'm collaborating with a young lady here who has it's her business, or on social media she's a blogger and a brand builder, but her name is the social style underscore the social style, and her name is Francesca. And so what we're going to be doing together is instead of just posting pictures, I want to bring it to life. So we're going to start with time-lapse videos, going over things like how to wear color. A lot of people are afraid of bright colors, pop of colors. They try to stay neutral, brown, black jeans, those things. And we want to do that. We're going to go over maybe 2 different girls, different shapes, one outfit. Sometimes society tell you what a skinny girl can wear, a curvy girl can't wear. That's not true. We're going to show you how to do that. We also going to go over like 7 items that every person should have in their closet. And so we're going to make time-lapse videos showing those. Then we're going to, at some point, transition from time-lapse videos to photo shoots, and then from the photo shoots covering that subject matter to kind of going live and interacting with the people out there and wanting to know what is it they have concerns about, things they would like to see and hear from us.
So, are you guys going to do this on a different platform as far as like create a new IG, or are you guys going to do it separate, or?
And that's something that we're going to figure out. More than likely, it's going to be the same platform. Like, she'll probably share it on her page. I'll have it on my page. So that is dual purpose. And then we'll just kind of collaborate. And get it out. We're just, kind of working together, because me coming here, outsider coming in, I'm looking for that community of stylists and other entrepreneurs that have their own businesses. And so with us working together, hopefully that can extend the reach and build a community so that we can help each other.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, that sounds amazing to me. Completely amazing. But if you guys went YouTube route, like, I see, like, nobody's doing that on YouTube. That would actually be
awesome.
Everybody is so into vlogging, and
right,
nobody's doing that on YouTube. That would be something different.
So they would just share their stuff on YouTube as well.
Have a YouTube channel.
Have a channel.
Thanks for telling me that. That makes good sense. Yeah, that's only reasonable. It makes
I can definitely see that.
Yeah.
Because then they get to see you guys too behind the scenes as well.
I would watch that YouTube channel.
Nobody's doing that. Everybody that's
you're right. Woo woo. I think YouTube will be a really good place to put that. And one of the things that I do, like on Tuesdays, I have this thing called Tipsy Tuesday, and I like to give out tips as it relates to fashion and or interior decorating, little simple things to save you money, but also make a big difference when it comes down to your fashion or your home. So.
Okay.
So look forward to just tips every Tuesday.
Girl, you said tipsy Tuesday.
I was thinking tipsy. It's Tuesday.
Let's drink these martinis. So, in the future, I want to say a few months out after we work together and build up more of a following behind that, we want to have an event.
Yeah.
So, I'll definitely keep
Let
y'all
us know.
updated
Yeah.
on that. I
Yeah.
definitely will.
Yes.
Thank you. You already asked about shout outs, right?
Yeah, we did ask about shout outs.
I asked about upcoming events. Is there anything else that you would like to let the people
Girl, have we
know?
found her on social
Oh yeah, I knew it was
Oh,
one
Oh, your
thing.
social media.
There we go, Queen Bee.
Look at
There
you.
you go. She don't
Just
care.
queen in it.
You guys are awesome.
I was waiting for Queen Bee to ask you. We can wait till the mics go off about what is that thing you went to in North Carolina? NCAA.
We'll see. I never.
Oh, CIAA. Yeah, you went there?
I went
This
this
past
year.
year?
Yeah, this year.
Oh, yeah. It be lit.
Yeah, lit.
We
Yeah.
didn't get the privy of going.
Mm.
We don't get memos around here.
Oh, you
Just
just
a traveler.
went by yourself?
No, with our sister.
I went with my aunt from Atlanta. She goes, I guess, every year.
Uh-huh.
She said they go.
Yeah, it's nice.
Good
It is
time.
nice. Oh yeah, you
Good
can't.
time.
Yeah, it's nice. It's
One day
lit.
we'll go.
You should.
You
That would
should,
be
you should.
awesome. But you can follow me on Instagram at BiPolar Styling. And so my name is BiPolar Styling and Design there. And I try to post every day. So, and if you have any questions or interested, definitely let me know. Right now I'm doing free consultations. So, hey.
Okay.
Yeah.
girl.
Coming to a
And that's for
YouTube channel near
interior?
you.
Oh, yeah.
Interior and just,
Yep, interior and
So
styling. So for me, I do wardrobe consulting, image consulting, personal styling, virtual styling for individuals who are not here.
Right.
We live
You know
in a
what?
day
I was
and
going to ask
age.
that. Were
Yeah.
you still doing people
Mhm.
back home?
Yes, I do 911 service.
You got real happy. You was like,
Yep.
Yes, because you have people who think they can get it together and do everything, but they last minute they're like, oh my god.
So you
I
get
don't
like
know.
a FaceTime with them?
Yeah, and I'll do 911 service like if, say you was looking for a certain dress and you have a red carpet and you don't know what else to do, then you'll call me and then you don't worry anymore and then you just pay me to worry for you and I get the job done like that and you'll still show up looking like you was ready all day. Oh yeah, so that's definitely good. And a lot of times I also find items. So if it's something that you're looking for and you really want to have, hit me up. Let me know what it is. I'll find it when you can.
Look at her. I'll
Oh
find
yeah,
it.
Right.
oh yeah. So
Okay.
Coming to a YouTube channel near you.
Oh, yeah, that's what Kimmy
yeah.
said. She said
coming to a YouTube channel near you.
There we go.
I'll subscribe and
I'll
watch.
subscribe.
And liking
Yeah.
and commenting.
and sharing and all that.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Well, do you ladies have anything else?
No, I think
That's
we
it.
covered everything because we'll talk about home and garden all day. So
Oh, Lord.
Chip and Joanne or whoever Joanne.
She
and
You
said-
guys both said, "Oh Lord."
I like it, but she watches it like all
She loves
the
it.
time.
it ain't nothing else on TV but dumb stuff. So
So she gonna watch her home and garden.
and cooking channel.
Oh, Lord.
I
Well,
can
all right.
have something to cook.
We want
That is hilarious. Well, thank you, ladies. It's been real.
Thank you.
I like it.
Thank you.
You guys have an amazing thing going up in here.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
Do you
Yeah.
want
Yes.
a soft donut? You don't have to eat that hard one.
I want to taste it though, because
We got the ice cream. It's sopped up the ice
Soften
cream.
it up.
Okay, should I do it? It's Kimmy. We out.
It's T to the E.
Queen Bee, we out.
She stayed up all night.
And Tammy with bipolar styling.
Oh.
There we go. It's McCann. We just want to, the ladies of Sitting Pretty want to thank you one more time
Yes.
for coming out and sitting with us tonight on this Friday night and,
And
sharing.
sitting pretty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sitting Pretty with
And
us.
girl, you came in. Look,
Yeah, you can't sit
Ah,
fashionable.
thank
Yeah.
you. Thank
You
you,
came in
ladies.
right.
It is really nice.
Thank you,
You
ladies.
should be the host. All right, well, we just want to thank you again and have a nice night. Thank you.
Thank you.
you.
Yes.
It was getting.
People be like, Navarre, it don't ever bother you when people call you bougie? No. And I'm about to tell y'all why. Yeah. Bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang. Got 2 necklaces from Tiffany's. My ice 10 times your nose ring. Bougie, better back off before you get shot. I'ma knock you with my rose gold wristwatch. Y'all think this is a game, but I'm spitting facts. My middle name Bougie, so you know it's rap. Bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang. Got 2 necklaces from Tiffany's. My ice 10 times, your nose ring. You better back off before you get got. I'ma knock you with my rose gold wristwatch. Y'all think this is a game, but I'm spitting facts. My middle name Bougie, so you know it's rap. Yeah, double C's on my eyes, so I'm seeing clear. Just left the dealership, I'm a swerving stare. On the loop 202, and I'm headed near you. What? Okay, I might just pull up in the Accord, but don't worry, got the X3 keys in the door. What more can y'all even ask for? Fan first, pod son, sitting pretty, we on, yeah, we about to be litty on the moon, and we got new work coming real soon. And as for you, you should have been on, cause we about to take over the whole damn zone. We doing this as a team, so we all about to be flashy, what bling bling. Right, get it, but back to me. 800 on some bundles, that's nothing. A stack on some shoes, that's nothing. I know it's something to you, so why are y'all frontin'? Got 3 jobs, so you know your girl be hustling. I really just like nice stuff, so I'm not frontin' for nobody. Like y'all weak ass little thotties. Gotta call your sugar daddy just to buy an entree. But please don't get it twisted. Come try me and you might get your wig lifted. My daddy taught me well, so I don't with the snitches. Nah. Just know I'm bougie, and you gotta what? Deal with it. Bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang. Got 2 necklaces from Tiffany's. My ice 10 times, your nose ring. You better back off before you get got. I'ma knock you with my rose gold wristwatch. Y'all think this is a game, but I'm spitting facts.